Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to talk about an exciting feature in Dart 3.0 or in Flutter, which is records. Okay, so I'm just going to create a function that's going to return a location. So let's just call it double location. And then we are just going to return a mock location. Let's say something like this, and then we are just going to say final location is equals to location, right, like this. So and then we want to print the location. Okay, so if we do this, you see that we'll get this location. But as you know, location, we need to return the longitude and the latitude. But how are we supposed to do this? So one way of doing this is by first creating a class. So let's create a class. Let's call it location. Okay, and then let's create a class location. Just going to take a final latitude, and then final the longitude, right? And then location it's going to give us the latitude and also the longitude. So that's one way of doing this. So let's just put a semicolon, and then here we are just going to return location. Let's give it 12 point. So these are just mock coordinates, right? Something like this. Yeah. And then let's run it. As you can see, we get an instance of location. So to solve this, we need to override then we need to convert the string to string. Return so let's just say lat is equals to the latitude, the long is equals to the longitude, right? Then let's just give it a, so if we now run it, now you can see now that we have the location. It's giving us the location with the longitude and the latitude, right? So as you can see, this is very tedious, right? We have to write these classes and so forth so that we can return both the longitude and the latitude. So one way that we can easily solve this problem is by using what we call records, right? So with records, what we simply do is we'll simply create a record, which is called double, and then double. So as you know, in Dart, a function can only return one value, but with records allow us to return two values, right? So we just return 12.3 and then 34.5678. So as you can see, so now if we go to our main function to access these values, what we need to is just say location dot. As you can see, we have $1, and then we can also print to get the second value, location dot. So that's how we get these values, right? So as you can see, now we get our coordinates. But as we can see, our coordinates, they are not, as you can see, this is meaningless. So one way of doing it would be to use what we call destructuring. So by destructuring, what we'll do is we will simply say lat longitude, right? And then let's remove this this variable, lat longitude, right? So if now we want to print our coordinates, we can simply print the latitude, and we can also print the longitude, as you can see, like this. So if we print these values, as you can see, now we have the latitude and the longitude, right? And also there is also one way also of doing with records. The other feature that I like is we can also give them named types, right? And also give them named types. So let's just put the curly brackets here, and then we just say double latitude and then double longitude, something like this, right? And then we will simply say lat and then the longitude also, like this. So here we'll just come back here and then we change it to the location, and now we can easily print our coordinates. We can say location dot, as you can see, now we have these name types, location, print location dot longitude, something like this. As you can see, now we have our coordinates, right? So this is what I like about records. For example, if you are getting data from an API and you do not just want to retain one value, you want to retain multiple values, this will be useful in creating Flutter applications. So if you found this video useful, please click a thumbs up button, share with your friends, and please subscribe to the channel for more Flutter videos. Cheers.